Okay, Leos, this is Leo Psychic Tarot. Hopefully you can see me, hear me, everything like that. Hey, baby, thank you for the one like already. Whoever is there, love all of you in the chat. Subu. I decided to title your reading Leo Psychic Tarot, Express Yourself. You're on the path to wealth, which shows up in your money, finances, and career here, which matches my beautiful downloads for you, beautiful Leo babies here overall. If you got Leo in your chart, this reads for you. Only take what resonates with you. We do holistic astrology on my channel. Hey, baby. Let's talk about your energies. I have a psychic download message for you here as well. But the cover photo says wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. So congratulations. I decided to try to go live with your read at 444. And then Leos, it didn't work out. So I actually have to delete that on the back end of my website. I wasn't able to get on right away. So pay attention to technology not working, especially if you're trying to express yourself, do anything with a podcast here, or maybe you got a YouTube channel, episodes, communication, those types of things here too. There's something about that for you specifically. Don't know why, just a heads up with that. But Shameless Squad, let's talk here. For returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. Thank you for all your likes, subscribes, donations, your hypes, your comments, everything helps me from getting an autoimmune disorder and disease. So I appreciate you. We are going to go through, for those of you that are new, make sure to smash subscribe. I've got lots of reads in store too. Leos, check out the 999 reading for today under the videos tab. Collective energy, collective reads. We're in this portal. Today, tomorrow, the next day. Some people say 3 days, some people say 7 days before and after. You take what's resonating with you with that, what feels right for you. You have to let me know how you're feeling too with these energies specifically. But 444 is showing up for you during this time, making sure you're working out of your heart-centered space and moving forward out of ego and into alignment. And we have 4 in the chat, which I absolutely love here. So let's discuss this. 4s are about your foundations, your heart chakra, doing what feels right. It also connects you to your higher chakras as well. So some of you would be stuck at the heart and then getting stuck at the throat here when it comes to, again, certain kinds of things overall. I have a psychic channel message download for you that I had a long time ago, but it resonates still because it plays out with the energies on the table. We'll go through money, finances, career, retirement here, relationships, sexual energies, clarify what I need to with the tarot, taboo, spirit says, and oracle card messages. Let me read the psychic channel download, okay? Leo, the longer you wait, the worse it's going to get. This situation is not only sucking the life, but also the soul out of you. Do not operate from ego. Hone in on developing your intuition. You've ignored it for far too long. You've strung yourself along. Pretending to be happy, wearing a mask, faking it till you make it, you see. Allow yourself to live authentically. Do what actually brings you joy. Lights up your face, and it will work out. Do not worry. That will be the case. Case closed. Follow your true north, destiny point you see. You've been running away from the highest timeline energetically and stuck in the matrix. So some of you might be working a 9-to-5 job or for someone else and hating it. Some of you are needing to get back to self, expressing oneself and creativity. I don't have time for myself is what I heard. Spirit's telling you ask for help and allow people in. Develop your intuition, your psychic gifts, and be in spiritual communities and hire a mentor during this time, Leos. Those were the messages that came through. Trust spirit when spirit's saying all that is going to work out with your money, your wealth, all these different things. There's some sort of opportunity that's being created behind the scenes because you are not seeing it yet, the moon card in the reverse. But this is again asking you to trust your intuition on your highest path ever. I feel like I'm talking to potentially a Leo North node here or a Midhaven, or that's in your chart significantly here overall. There's something about this that is in divine timing, which I know sucks for me to say, and spirit is telling you no matter what, great things are on the way. And it's true because out of the Real AF relationships as well, you got an engagement or proposals on its way, a wedding or work. You could be 33, but this feels more like a boss and moving towards you with some sort of position opportunity here. Nothing but net. Devil cards in the reverse. You're going to be truly happy with this. Very successful. Heavy cardinal sign energy. Aries, Cancer, Capricorn. Maybe you knew since Capricorn season at the beginning of this year you needed to do something on your own and move forward. Chariot card here, as well as become your own boss or some sort of position. There could be a higher up that is losing some sort of position or job opportunity, or I see you taking over here when it comes to something. Some of you might also get work travel, congratulations, and that is an opportunity that I see you really liking and things taking off just in general. Out of your day-to-day messages, you got creeping and it came out in the reverse here. And I feel like either you are coming out of maybe creeping on people's energies and maybe actually talking to them. So meaning not just like checking in on people's social media without like, checking up, or like you're actually texting people or connecting with them or showing up in community or having phone calls or FaceTimes or whatever, rather than like creeping on things that they might be doing here. This is also in the reverse. This might be something where someone's trying to creep on you here and they're like wanting you back in their life, but you're not going to force this false connection because we have forcer in the reverse here and they're trying to get the inside scoop on you or you on them. And again, we have moving on, thank you, next energy underneath that, which again, you're on this path of wealth here. You're moving forward and out of these types of energies. When it comes to your sexual energies, you got an affirmation, which was Capricorn. I have the strength to keep working on my sexual goals, and this is paying off. You could be 52. You could be in a significant connection with the Capricorn. This could be something that you're deciding at the next Capricorn season, end of this year into the New Year's, working on your goals and moving forward in some of these things. But we have Page of Pleasures, Pentacles in the reverse. And this is like you being very careful with sexual connections during this time. You're also paying attention to whether or not people are lying about things sexually, relationally to you, if they're mature in these energies, or if someone is trying to play you. So I feel like a lot of you are learning about healthy, unhealthy relationships, sexual connections, and really doing this work and applying these lessons. Out of the Oracle messages, higher self, you got initiate, 14 breaking down to a 5, representing changes, your expression, the throat chakra. I feel like express yourself, you're on the path to wealth. And then I saw 1, 2, 3, take your hand and come in me because you look so fine and I really want to make you mine. So that song by Jet might be significant to you. You might need to look up those lyrics and figure out, move forward with what resonates with you in that. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money when you look like that, do you, honey? Okay. So someone might just be like, I don't know, there could be some money stories that you're telling yourself, or things around like love and money, marrying for money, or saying like someone will take care of you. There could be something about that. But there's also something where you're very curious about that you want to start, you want to initiate, you want to move forward with, and you need to have like an open and warm heart with this. And there's like this eyes, her eyes in this photo are very specific. If you look, it's like, what's going on? What's going on? And it's almost like you have this squirrel also kind of creeping behind you, but maybe this is you heeding the call, hearing the call here. Moving forward, squirrels represent balance, work, and play. And I feel like that's very significant for you this fall here overall. Owls and squirrels may be very significant to you during this time, as well as flies. If you have flies around you or in your aura or your energy, that means someone's creeping on you. So cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. A lot of you right now, Spirit is saying tap into your spiritual text during this time and learn something. Claircognizance specifically showing up for you. So again, needing to work on your psychic abilities, your gifts, your premonitions, knowing things before they happen, but tap into your spirituality. And Spirit did say they do want you to hire some sort of mentor here. So you may be looking for that. So after all the channeling, let me just move this cord here because it's bugging me. It's in the way of all my ducks. Ugh. The setup today is just not working with me. So Leos, let's get into your reading here. Let me take a sip. Cheers. Make sure you like this video. If you are new, please help the channel grow. And also smash subscribe too. Let's shuffle out this message. For Leo, what do they need to know? Yeah, Rune King, Wise One, cutting the deck, Counselor here, Mentor, hire someone to help you on your path here. Sorceress, maybe even with rituals, magic, spells. someone who does this work here to help protect you and your ideas with what's foreshadowing in the future. Most important messages, please. Okay. King of the Darkwood Elves, authority, credibility, and status. You're moving into a higher position of power. Congratulations. We discussed that where there might be some sort of promotion, initiation, something that you're experiencing with this 999 portal energy. 12th house, this could be hidden from you. This could be happening at night. Pay attention to your dreams. But also, this could be an opportunity that's happening from far off distant shores, lands, or in your local neighborhood communities. There could be something about social media here for some of you. Yeah, and the Hedgewick. Secrets, lore, herb wisdom. So right now at this time, you might be mastering some sort of craft when it comes to herb wisdom or occult wisdom or secrets or things that are hidden that you're wanting to make changes in your life about to move forward with others. And you're this person that's really trying to master your craft with some sort of credibility and status. And it does feel like you're doing very well with that. So trust where you are being divinely guided here. An authority, and you pulled the Emperor card. Things look very promising, Leo. So let's shuffle out. What's the tea? Fake flexing in the reverse. Great. Acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. Fake smiles. Literally, you got double fake in this energy. Hooked in the reverse. Okay. Someone might be hooked on you. They could be fake flexing. We have hustling, making it rain, focused on money, getting it. I don't recommend hustling. I recommend working. I don't recommend burnout whatsoever. That's hustle culture is burnout. So pay attention to that. The Lovers card in the reverse. It could be an ex. It could be a Gemini. Someone from Gemini season here as well. You could have it in your chart, but this person is fake flexing, telling you things, you know, they're showing off as if they're rich, they got money, they're smiling, they're spending a lot of money on their appearance, like their face, their makeup, their nails overall, their wardrobe, even jewelry, their clothing when they don't have it. And this hooked card I'm picking up on, like, this is almost like an addiction to being fake, which sounds really weird. Or for some of you Leos, you might be doing this as well. So just take what resonates with you, flip the energies in reverse here overall. What's this fake flexing? What's this about? What does Leos need to know? Shout out. 7 of Wands. Okay. Queen of Swords sideways. I feel like this is two fast, quick decisions. Yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse. This could be a lover for some of you. And this could be like, okay, like I'm not doing things the traditional way, but because of that, I'm going to lie about my money and I'm going to fake flex and I'm going to say I have so much when I don't, which is not a bad thing. It's one of these things where someone is just saying that they're fancier than they are. Could be a Taurus, but I feel like you're catching them in some sort of lie. For some of you, this could have been an ex-lover or partner, and they could have, like, you know, it came out in the reverse, taken all the money out of your pockets here, and the Death card, Cancer energy, and maybe you had to put an end to this. Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Wands here, okay? It could be Scorpio, but I feel like you freed yourself from this person here. This could be multiple people. Tell me about fake smiles. That card came out in your sibling sign, so I could be talking to a cross watcher. You could have Aquarius in your chart too. 8 of Swords. Yeah, this person's fake smiling and they hold themselves back. This is a person that's stuck in a very traditional timeline of not evolving through family generational curses, trauma, people, friends in their life. And they're just going to keep doing what they're doing and everything's good and everything's fine. Ugh. I roll my eyes because it's very fake. Yeah, they're stuck in a previous timeline. A cycle, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This could be a Sagittarius here. You could have it in your chart. You could see this person at the holidays, or this could be a Sagittarius who you're dealing with, and they've dealt with this since childhood. These generational patterns and wounds and curses have not changed specifically here overall. Move on and away from these individuals that are just fake AF. And you might need to block them on social media. It's more successful here. I feel like a lot of you are leveling up with your money and your successes, and some people are stuck in like the past cycles, the past narratives. They won't evolve, they won't change, they won't grow, they won't do anything to plant new seeds, to have, gardens of success. And Page of Cups, you're a very creative person here overall. And you've told people like you can do this and create these brand new beginnings. But it's almost like they won't, and they stay stuck on this. Or this is you needing to change, Leo. Take what resonates. Hooked. Five of Pentacles. Okay, someone may be hooked on depression. You could have a negative energy vampire around you too. This person could be experiencing homelessness. Two of Wands in the reverse. They're at a distance from you. And Knight of Swords. I was going to say it seems like they want to talk to you and reach out to you with this blue throat chakra here overall. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, Nine of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Wands. I feel like for some of you, this is someone who specifically you've blocked here overall. And this is something that like you have... push them aside here. For some of you, this could have been a motherly figure to you, but I feel like you gave them a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of energy. You could have been living with this person, or this could be someone who you thought that you once loved, that you were connected to, that cared about you, that was very compassionate with you here. And they weren't. I feel like they came to use you for your money and your good graces here. Hustling. Ace of Swords. You're getting brand new beginnings here. When it comes to your money, when it comes to contracts, when it comes to everything specifically, pay attention to this. And you could be coming into a divine union or partnership or connection with someone who has connections, connects you to the right people here, and wants to push you forward in money. But stay focused here. Yeah, King of Swords. There might be a contract coming in. Let's get into your... money, finances, career, but read the fine print. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They could be taking advantage of you and not paying you enough money here, okay? I heard someone at work is not giving you your flowers. There's flowers in this card, yeah, and they're uninterested in what you're doing. Same shit, different day, and you're reflecting whether or not this workplace is the right place for you. Matched your download. Boss daddy, stable, rich, business owner, be your own business owner. This is like the third confirmation. You need to leave a dead end job. There could be some bad karma there. My bad habits lead to you. People talking shit, dirt digging on you, vice versa. Leo, don't do it. You reap what you sold. This could be a grudge holder. But I feel like you need to release these people from your past here, okay? Focus on what it is you do want, not what it is that you don't want. That's how the law of attraction works as well, too. Constantly manifesting, boo. So, one of the things that... I will say is with that bad karma in the skull here, check out this Shamelessly Shedding 999 read. I think I put something in there about like a skull, or there was something about a skull, and that's a message in there for you, Leos. Okay, money, finances, career. Fast changes. There's this portal energy, and I love that I just said watch that reading because we're in the 999 portal. Things happen suddenly, short period, in a hurry. Take bold steps forward. Star power, put yourself out there. Again, be an influencer, earn fame, popularity, be an influencer of your company, use your voice, your power here specifically, and share this wisdom. You have this gift and spiritual work coming in, Leo, so we love that for you. Closed doors. You're not moving through past timelines. Endings are inevitable, and you might have left a certain company or career setting because there's people who were dual-natured and I feel like had bad intentions, and you're finding your new beginnings here. Hi, new today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Leos, let's see what's going on with this. But you've had like 3 or 4 confirmations that things are happening fast. Changes are happening fast here. You might be multitasking. 2 of Coins. Maybe you work in a restaurant. Maybe you're the hostess, the server, the chef, all the things at once specifically here. Let's see what's coming out for you. My candle is going crazy, bouncing. So that's just a confirmation over here. You can't see it. That it's like, Spirit's excited for you. Get excited. Okay. Fast changes. Tell us about this, please. What do Leos need to know? Ooh. Okay. You got 7 of coins and 5 of wands, but it came out like sideways. I feel like someone's trying to barter you, trade services with you, or almost like get you down in some sort of rate here. Say don't do it, especially if you made some sort of homemade craft and they get into your head. You're restless about your rates for some of you with a contract specifically. For those of you that are retired and you're making different crafts, doing art shows, fairs, pillows, fall craft shows, October, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, it's like people are bartering for all the things that you've made, and it's like 4 of blades. You become restless with this. There's also so many sales and so many things that like these changes come in very fast, so I feel like you need to get grounded beforehand. Where does this go? Some of you need to rest a little bit. You might be in sales. Yeah, 6 of coins. And this is about a balance here, an energy exchange. Leos, don't trade. Okay, don't trade. For those of you that have your own business, don't trade. That is what Spirit is saying. This is something where if you have a service, you have a product, you have a something, you have a whatever, you need to get paid too. I don't know who needs to hear that. Tell me about star power for Leos. I said express yourself. So again, I don't know if you're a podcaster, influencer, but I did say that at the beginning of this. No world card. You're about to be successful, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing to become an influencer or to move up in a company, there's a lot of fame, a lot of fortune, a lot of accolades. A lot of people see you across the world here. Queen of Coins in the reverse, where maybe they hadn't seen all that energy and effort that you've put into other things. There could be a Capricorn helping you out with this. Frogs and butterflies might be significant to you, as well as like eels here, or even like white birds, fish. There's deer. There's a lot of animal totems here, okay? So pay attention to your signs. But Page of Wands, this is going to take off fast too. I feel like you're also collaborating with a group of people, because 5s are groups, and there's also 3 people on this card, which is also groups, and Spirit's trying to shine a light on you with the flashlight here overall. Get ready, get going, get moving is what I feel like saying to you. Step into the spotlight. 3 of Cups. What I just say about groups, you're going to be celebrating with the people around you that love you, that want to support you here. When it comes to this like star power, there's going to be a lot of people talking over coffee and tea and being like, hey, did you see that podcast? Hey, did you see that video? Hey, did you see that viral, TikTok, whatever happened here? 9 of Swords in the reverse, and it's going to work here. So you're going to move through any stress and anxiety with this, with putting yourself out there, and you're going to reach some sort of big success with this overall. For those of you that are retired and you've just wanted to talk about your years of experience here overall, or even do like some sort of like sewing podcast or sewing YouTube channel, or showing people how you're making crafts or even clothes or being creative or whatever, looks like that's going to go big for you. You're going to be able to use opportunities that arise. 9 of Cups in the reverse with the gift here. Careful, don't overindulge in this gift. If someone gives you money, don't be spending it on like alcohol, all this food, all whatever. I do see you needing to save some of that. Someone might also be, 8 of Pentacles. Be balanced in this. For some of you, a gift might be like people want to celebrate you, but then like you get drunk and you're hungover the next day with the 9 of Cups in the reverse. And 8 of Coins, you still need to show up for your job and make good choices. The Lovers in the reverse. This could be a lover, could be a Gemini. And make sure that you're doing your job. 4 of Coins. So kind of protect your energy with that. This could also be like, oh, I'll buy you a drink, I'll buy you this or that. And you might just say, no, I don't have to work at 4 a.m. or 8 a.m. or early in the morning. Spiritual work. 2 of Wands. You have a choice to make here. Maybe you want to do something around the world. Yeah. 10 of Wands. You're sick of being burnt out with so many responsibilities and overburdened that you're moving on. Moving on to new beginnings. Aquarius energy here. Your sibling sign. A lot of you and your contract and showing up in your fucking power here, Leos. Do you see this? You have Taurus, you have Leo, and you also have the Fool card. A lot of you, this is being like a divine spiritual counselor. And with this card, your card having the courage and strength and ability to move forward into this and close the door on something else. Spirit wants to give you a brand new beginning opportunity here as well. You might be inclined to hire a mentor, hire a guide, hire a teacher, because the Hierophant is a wise counselor. There's someone who knows a lot, studies a lot, and there's a lot about spirituality and sacred symbols on this card. And maybe you're kind of learning about some of these things here and studying a lot of books and spiritual texts. And that's great and all. If you need to just be able to take a course where they give you a lot of that information, it's like it's done, it's there. And I can see your gifts and your talents really taking off. This is also a lot of clients. Okay. Very beautiful. There's a lot of you, a need for you to be more independent in your career endeavors, be it independent and working on your own, be it independent and independently like putting yourself out there, be it independent and leaving a company because it's not good and manifesting something new here. You may be doing magical spells, rituals well too when it comes to your money. And I see that working out for you, but there's a lot of opportunities ahead, a lot of contracts here, and 7 of Wands in the reverse. This space place that you're kind of in, you may have had to defend your position, your job, careers over the years, and it's almost like if you're not tenured, you don't want to fight for that job anymore. They don't want to fight for you. Close the door. And remember how people show up. Hit the reset button and start a new job. I am seeing that for a lot of you. Congrats, because you're exhausted, you're over it, you're burnt out. Gambling here in the upright. Watch out for gambling during this time. Don't risk too much excessive gambling here. We have wrong decision, and I feel like you're coming out of that and realizing, wow, I have so many more skills, so many more talents that can actually bring me this money. But the money tree is in the reverse because I feel like you're needing to work on some mindset blockages with that. Let's get into your relational energies. Let me take a sip, babies. Okay. Leos. Great. Someone's worried if you're mad at them right now. And you might already know who this is because it's in the reverse and you're probably sick of answering that question. Someone wants you to make the first move in something, and this person wants to tell you what, oh my God. So, okay. You got 3 dark cards. Someone's worried that you're mad at them. Someone wants you to make the first move in a situation. Go for it, is what Spirit's saying. And then there's also someone that's wanting to give you shameful, unsolicited advice. If they're not doing what you're doing, Leo, don't let them. Don't let them. Call them out. And your overall energy is fuck it moments are happening in your life that you need to deal with. It's self-sabotage. This is not someone else's energy. This is your energy specifically. You know what that is. You know what that's for. And it could also be like, wow, I listened to Jackie and she told me to call out that bitch, but I didn't call out that bitch. Now I'm self-sabotaging, like, you know, who I am, my self-esteem, my worth, how I show up, the energies I attract here in my relationships. Pay attention, okay? Who's this worrier? Sagittarius, okay? Wheel of Fortune here and there. You might be going through a cycle. They're worried about money. Someone's mad that they didn't pay you back, or worried that like they can't pay you back or they haven't paid you back yet. An ex-lover or a roommate here. Sagittarius, Gemini, student teacher energy. This could also be for some sort of course, some sort of knowledge, some sort of skill, some sort of learning. You see this person needed to pay up a long time ago and they're almost worried whether or not they can actually have a loving, true relationship with you. Be it roommate, be it lover, be it partner, be it spouse, be it teacher, be it friend, be it family member. 5 of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Wands. They will move forward. For some of you, this is a sibling needing to pay you back here. The Sun card in the reverse, they feel really bad about it. And they're almost like stuck in ego. And they're like, I don't know what to do. Da, 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 and depressed with this. So don't give in. And if you're mad at them, tell them. They want you to make the first move. 6 of Swords in the reverse, 3 of Wands, and 5 of Cups. Great. Someone wants you to make some sort of first move because they're stuck in the past in their relationships, meaning you've probably told them, hey, I need you to personally grow and expand here by also reaching out to me or the group text or all of this, but they just expect you and other people to do that. And then when you don't invite them to things or whatever, 5 of Cups, that's that. It's also like I'm hearing that there's 2 people in this relationship, and it's almost like you need someone to step up here in order for this to be successful. Yes, step up to the plate here. You either want me or you don't. 10 of Wands in the reverse. This person could have dropped the ball on you, and 8 of Cups, be stuck in a past timeline here. They could be depressed and mad at themselves that they didn't actually text back the Moon card, yeah, and feeling nervous or worried or fearful, and maybe they're trusting their intuition now that they need to do this or they could do this because they've had a pattern of not doing this. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like you need more tangibility in your friendships and your relationships for whomever that's for. Who's this unsolicited advice? What's it about? It's about your money. Again, Queen of Wands, stand in your power, Leo. Make sure you're being mindful of how people are treating you here. Page of Swords, especially if this person doesn't know jack shit and they're just creeping on you overall. 10 of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles. They don't know what it is that you do, and you have 10, 10, and 44 showing up for you. This person needs to give it a rest here overall. It could be a Capricorn, but I also see you untying yourself from these individuals, okay? You could see this person at a wedding, at an event here. This could be family for some of you that are giving you unsolicited advice about your money or about certain things, about your self-esteem, about your body, about your personal growth, and you've maybe even dealt with this for years and years of your life. Teenage years, or even Page of Swords, like as childhood, being told certain things about your self-esteem, your looks, your body, and as a teenager, maybe even people saying and doing really fucked up behaviors and actions here, and now you have this growth and this confidence, but now people are still trying to have these cycles and these patterns keep going and going and going. It's like they're cycling here, and it's almost like I feel like you cut some family members off with this, like they don't have access to you anymore because you're around better people, and some of you do need to cut family off with this and give them a rest. Self-sabotage. Okay, Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is about holding yourself back, not taking action, or this is about being reckless and taking action too quickly without a plan, being impulsive, not consistent, and very fast here. Yeah, the Sun card in the reverse and Hanged Man energy. I feel like for anything that you have personally with the relationship with yourself, Leos, your personal goals here, you need to meditate, you need to get grounded, you need to check in with yourself, you need to check in with any transformation of like your identity, your ego. 12th house matters of mental health, you know, undoing addiction, bad habits here. And I feel like Spirit's kind of calling you out on that for some of you, not all of you, but 6 of Wands, there's something that you did in the past that wasn't successful, and I feel like you need to move forward, free yourself from these energies, and try something new. You know what the self-sabotage is, so it's not for me to say. That's for you. Okay. Situationship. Some of you need to trust your intuition, figure this out, go within, like I just said, if that's with yourself, with others, with work. And this person is secure AF about your relationship. Those that are in relationships, you got a strong bond here. Sounds very beautiful. Congratulations. Let's get into your sexual energies. So you had Capricorn energy showing up for you overall. You could have it in your chart, inner, outer planets, does not matter. No, I haven't done the reading for those of you that are asking. Some of you need to work on your shadow work. Lilith is showing up. Dark femininity, meaning your fears, your thoughts. This could be with an Aries, or Aries placements or house in your chart. 10th house in the reverse. Maybe overworking and not balancing other energies out. Maybe meeting somebody at work too, sexually, relationally. It makes sense because that Capricorn affirmation came back out. The strength to keep working on my sexual goals, and it's paying off. So clearly we need to clarify. Cancer affirmation. I'm allowed to protect my sexual energy and trust my intuition. 5th house, romance. So your energy, Leo. Hookups, childlike pregnancy, fun energy, play, dates. Uranus. Sexual rebellion, being you, contemplating the future. Some of you need to work on your mindset and how you're speaking to yourself. You need to balance out home and work when it comes to your sexual energies. You need to balance out the goals, but also protecting your sexual energies in relationships and trusting your intuition with connections or hookups or who you're dating, who you're going out with. I see some of you really needing some fun dates here, and some of you might even be coming out with this Uranus energy. Uranus is in Gemini here, but this is sexual rebellion, challenging things, being you, contemplating the future here. Some of you might be questioning if your child is like gay, queer, trans, whatever. There's something about LGBTQ plus with that. Sex goals. Page of Cups, ecstasy. So for some of you, you need to be able to work on your sexual wellness goals here in regards of having like a sexual play day or being able to have a sexual spiritual connection, a happy connection. There's good news. Some of you I do see needing more date nights or emotional intimacy here as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for singles out there, that's showing up for you. Ooh, and King of Pleasures and Three of Ecstasy. You may be going on a date with somebody 3 times, getting connected with somebody who may be older than you. This is a sexual and relational abundance, someone who is committed to you, they're loyal, and 3 of desires. Again, 3333 showing up for you. You might be exploring bisexuality. You might like both men, women, threesomes, double confirmation, even pansexuality here overall. You got someone who's going to be very loyal and committed to you here. I do see that for some of you. They're going to be older. You're going to really like it. This cute connection here. You're going to grow old together for some of you. In committed connections for others of you singles. That's that. Trust, intuition, Cancer. Okay. You have 8 of Pleasures in the upright, which is Pentacles. Sexual self-care patterns here, but we have Hermit in the reverse. We're in the 9-9 portal, Virgo energy. This is understanding more about relationships, more about sex. Someone could also be holding back a sexual secret, hidden enemy here, or even a third-party affair or situation, or someone fighting over you, fighting over them if they are not single here overall. Cancers, nice Leos. You be dealing with a Cancer or Virgo. Someone might be trying to get in the way of your relationship, like a hidden enemy, even online too. And like making up clout is what I'm saying. And they're kind of creeping. For those of you that are single, dating multiple people are kind of competing over you, but others of you, your sex life and committed relationship is getting compared to other people, and it needs to stop. The Death card in the reverse, Ace of Desires, Wands in the reverse. You might be holding back your sexuality because of that here. The Strength card, you literally are, as I cut the deck, Leo. To be with the Scorpio, and I would say that that's not the way to work on certain things. So a lot of you are just like, nope, I'm not going to have sex with you if you're going to treat me poorly. It's a healthy boundary. Okay. So we have 5th house energy. You got 6 of Cups, ecstasy, King of Ecstasy. So King of Cups and the Star card in the upright here. Queen of Desires, beautiful, being very confident here. Some of you, so this childlike energy, you may go out on a date for singles with someone from your childhood, or maybe meet up with childhood friends on like double dates, triple dates, whatever, or do things like go to the movies, listen to music, go play pool, play on your Game Boy, get a gumball out of a gumball machine, just a lot of fun date nights here. You may be shooting pool. And King of Ecstasy, again, this might be someone that you knew from a long time ago, but it could be a long-lasting connection here. They are devoted to you. You may also be kind of understanding, hiring a mentor for this, meaning like trying to understand hookup culture, romance, sex, what's right, what's not, if things are okay. And this person may also be very well known, or the Star card, be in the public eye, and it's a very confident relationship. Like you're self-assured, they're self-assured. They're giving you lots of compliments here. You might be sending them some selfies. You're having fun with someone potentially older than you too. Cute. That's that. Leos, y'all are quiet. All y'all been really quiet. It's kind of creepy this week. Not just you, Leos. Again, strength card. Have courage. Stand up for yourself. Sexuality, relationships. Setting up some boundaries here with this. Three of seductions in the reverse. Like if you had experience being cheated on the past love triangles, Seven of Cups, you're like, I don't play that. It's clear. Don't waste my time and energy on that here. For some of you, I'm just channeling. Those are the cards. That's the energy. Pisces, some of you, again, 12th house energy, creative sex, putting your feelings first, being open-minded. Some of you do need to sexually express yourself and work on conflict management, especially if you have a lot of semi-squares or squares in your chart here about your sexuality, questioning things, your path, your identity, all that. Let's end this reading. Spirit says, throat chakra. If you felt this, express yourself. Your voice needs to be louder. Speak up. Clairaudience. So 55 here, 23, bring it on 5. Fifth, throat chakra. Be silent. Pay attention to messages, music, and words coming in. Astral traveling during your dreams here. Get a dream journal. You're traveling the spiritual world at this time, especially if you're astral traveling. Harmonious times are ahead. Congratulations here. Miracles will be happening soon. Your problems will start disappearing. You have root chakra, and then you had Reiki that popped out, as well as earth. So I feel like your earth chakra, root chakra, throat chakras are off. Look into a Reiki balancing session. Cleanse your chakras. Do chakra work on yourself, for yourself. Learn about how you can do that work too here. Rediscovery. Focus on rediscovering your life's purpose. Connect with your higher self. Prosperity, abundance, blessing, fortune, freedom, happiness are on the way. Glorious. You were born for this. Don't resist your soul's purpose. If you don't know what that is, always feel free to book a birth chart reading with me, Leos. Congratulations on the shakeups, the major changes here. You're on the path to wealth. Pay attention to 444 here. Make sure you connect with your guides, your spiritual team here. There's certain things happening in the background that you don't see yet, Leos. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe, hype this video, drop me a heart down in the comments below, help the channel grow. Thank you for all your likes, subscribes, donations, returning subscribers too. Turn on the notification bells because I will be back with more content this week too. I love you. Stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.